He grabbed it, he wanted it. Come on, do it again. Just let it. Oh, that's the first one I've actually felt a tap, and he didn't go. We'll go right back in. They're very tentative, but usually if you let it drop back.
Just little short takes today, Steve.
Yeah, little taps. Almost like a garfish bite. Just twitch that rod tip back, that's the technique. You're winding all the time and you're twitching all the time. And that's when gear makes such a difference. Ira, you get so many emails about gear. It's so important to use the right gear, not necessarily the most expensive gear, but the right gear.
Yeah, that's right, Steve. A lot of people email me and say, oh, I'm doing everything that you say, but I'm not catching fish. And when I start breaking down their gear, they might be using like a 8-kilo ugly stick or something. A little fine graphite rod like my little strutty here is what you need. It doesn't have to be expensive, but just something so you can really feel all the little touches like you did there. You got a black diamond there, I think, and it's just the same principle, a little light graphite rod, just so you can feel all the short takes, and obviously light line, 4-pound fire line. And I know it goes against all your natural instincts to fish lighter, but if you fish lighter, you will catch more fish. We've just got a little short take there.
We've been working that one spot for ages, Ira. I suggest probably giving it 20 minutes break.
Yeah, if you pull a few fish out of a spot, we usually just give it 10 or 15, 20 minutes break. And if you come back, a bit like that, there's usually a couple there.
There you go. We've given this spot a break, and now all of a sudden,
He's only small, I think.
fish time. Oh, see, they don't like you. Only the big ones like me today.
Yeah, they like your exact plastic. That's the same as mine.
No, it's just me. It's
Actually, I
like
haven't put spike it on mine. I think I might have to go to spike it.
Ah, yeah, the big ones like spike it. You're right. He's only a right. It'd still be legal though, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he'd be 25. That'd be a keeper.
The legal size is 25 centimetres, but there's not that much meat on them. You really don't want to be keeping fish like this. There you go, little fella, back to the pylon. Now, Ira, leaders are also important, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely, Steve. I always use a fluorocarbon. A good cheap fluorocarbon is like Berkeley Vanish, pretty affordable. We're actually using 8 pound today because we're around a little bit of structure. But if we fish out in the flats later, I'll go to 4 pound.
Yeah, that's right. Poundage is important in length. My leader here is about 2 metres long, and I've used a double uni knot to tie it to my fire line. The reason is it's clear, and it's not called Berkeley Vanish for no reason. The fish just can't see it as they would the fire line. Oh, that's a good fish, Ira.
That sounds a bit better. That's the one that just had a short take before.
Are you sure you just haven't got your drag on like 0.2 grams of drag pressure here, mate?
It's probably not going to be overly big.
No, look, you got your drag like wound down to nothing, haven't you? You just wanted to make it sound bigger than mine, but the proof?
There's actually a reason. There's actually a reason for that, Steve. So if he puts his head down and goes, he won't bust me off. He will pull a bit of line.
Fantastic. Bit of a change of scenery. These walls are just fantastic for pulling brim off.
Another nice winter brim.
Look at that, eh?
How many is that, do you reckon, today, Steve?
Well, I think that might be 3 each.
Oh, no, you've caught more than that. You would have caught 6 or 7, I reckon.
6 or 7, yeah, I'll take that. I haven't really. Fantastic. The only thing you could want is the temperature a bit above 3 degrees. That's okay. Nalu is a working station about 2 hours drive north of Carnarvon, and the property joins some of the best parts of the Indian Ocean you're ever going to see. A friend of mine runs the boat hire out of Nalu, and when he offered to take me deep water fishing in some of WA's most untouched grounds, there was no way I could refuse. What a beautiful trip out of here, well past the 100-metre mark in Nalu. I'm here with Pete Jasinski, and he actually owns Blue Water Boat Hire today. We're going to go the lures versus the bait rig in deep, deep water. We're going to show you how it's done. Pete, what sort of fish we got in this spot?
Oh, hopefully red emperor, gold band jobfish.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Yeah, they are good. Maybe some sweet lip.
Ooh, nice. I'll tell you what, I reckon this lure's going to work. So, Pete, get some bait on your bait rig. I'll show everyone at home exactly how these things work.
I'll give her a go.
This is called an Oscama. It's a metal jig. Made in Japan, lots of curves and lots of flash. And you'll notice that I'm not running my hooks off the bottom. I've actually refined this technique for my own personal use. I tie my 80-pound Pen 10X leader and then another one from the top to a couple of snooted back-to-back 5.0 Kirby's, and they're Uvella chemically sharpens. A lot of people run the hooks off just the top, but I find if the fish hit them from the bottom, of course there's no hooks. You're moving upwards, so if it hits the top, the hooks are going to get it anyway, and usually in the mouth. This really does work. So I'm going to load it up with fire line, drop it right down to the bottom past 100 metres. See if I can't jig up a red emperor or something just as good. Whoa! That's got some weight.
That was on the jig,
Whoa! Dive, 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 dive. They love these jigs. This is just fantastic.
Hey, that's Nalu, Steve.
Have a look at that.
That's Nalu, mate.
Can't give him an inch here. I'll go straight for that coral. Got over 100 metres to go yet.
Tell me when you get close and I'll grab the net.
Yeah, it won't be for a while yet, mate. We're a long way down. Just need a marlin gear to go up now and we'll be in all sorts of trouble.
That is a gold band. Look at that.
Fantastic.
That's a beautiful looking fish.
Oh, fantastic. Woo. And boy, did he love that Oscar jig. Have a look. Fantastic.
Look at the colours on him.
And you can see how I'm running it. If you just hold that up there, Pete. See how I'm running the hooks trailing it? And he grabbed that underneath. Didn't stand a chance. That is what we call a gold band. It's a job fish. Oh, is this slimy? There you go. Isn't that great? Look at the colours.
They call them king snapper as well.
They do, and gold band snapper. And if there's a better eating fish in the ocean, I'm yet to find one. We're going to put this one back.
Another one, Steve.
Well, while we were messing about with his, Roy's found another fish on your line. It's all happening here at Nalu.
I can't call this one, I'm not sure. Ooh.
It's hard work out here, mate.
It is, mate. Where's that gimbal? Jeez. Oh, he can't be too far away. We got colour now. Could be a red emperor. Looks like a red to me.
There you go, Roy. Just let my one go and we'll net this one. Oh, look at that. Fantastic, eh? That is beautiful.